Hey guys, what is up? So in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can make a very easy YouTube header. And this is going to be a two-tone or half-tone header, whatever you like to call it. So choose one color that you really like, and then we're going to be using white as the other half. So it creates a nice clean look. And I'll show you an example, which is actually my YouTube page. And if you go to here, my channel, you can see that I have two tones, the white and the blue. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click as a new project. Make sure the width is 2560 by 1440 pixels. Make sure everything's pixels. Resolution, I just put it at 300 in case I'm going to print it or something, but that takes more space. But if your computer has less space or something, just keep it at 72 to 150. And make sure it's RGB color, 8-bit, and transparent, and click OK. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to download the template of the YouTube header, and I'll show you what that is. It's called the channel art template. You can just search that up on Google, and what this does is it shows you the boundaries that you can use. So just click Control R twice until you see these guidelines pop up. See, it goes away and it comes back, and you just drag them onto the lines. There we go. And what this does is just helps you remember where to put the most of your text and stuff, because most people are usually on desktops and smartphones and stuff. The minimum is with mobile devices. So if you keep most of this in the text and logo safe area right here, then you'll be fine. And then you want to put the box, so this is where YouTube cuts off the rest of the stuff. And then you want to just get like a black, and then make a new layer on top of that, and then get this rectangle tool, and then make the rectangles. And then what you want to do is you want to click on the rectangle 2, click shift, click rectangle 1, click Control G, and then rename it black rectangles. Done. And then because of that, you don't need the channel art template anymore, and as you can see, this has created our guidelines. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to find a nice clean image, and today I'll be using white and green. I don't know, I think green is a very cool color. So let's just search forest, caps, and get a nice image that is HD. That is not HD, so just keep looking till you find a pretty nice image, and you want it to be at least 2560 by 1440 so that you know that the quality is good. So I'll probably just time lapse this part. See, this is a nice one right there. Oh yeah. Click save. I just saved to my desktop. Save that. Then click file, open, then find your picture, and it is going to be wood, nature, sun, forest. Bam, that takes up the entire thing. That is, wow, quite big. So if it opens up another thing, then just click Control J and then drag it over like that. And as you can see, this is a really nice picture. In fact, I might make this my new one. So put it underneath, and as you can see, it is quite bright. So you just want to move it around until you get the like that. That's good. And then you want to make a new layer. Put that underneath layer 1, and then make sure that you put this code in 171717, and it creates this nice gray. And then you want to click Alt backspace together, and then as you can see, it makes this gray color. And the reason I did this is then you take your actual picture and you reduce the opacity, so it creates a darkened effect, like that. Like, see, it reduces the brightness slightly, but not too much, so that it keeps nice, nice there. So that's good. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just add some color corrections on top of it. So if you want to add some curves, like that. Oh yeah, too much. That's good. Yeah, I want to make this my new one because this is way nicer. So, so the first thing you want to do after that, just make this one layer. So, in order to make things one layer, you click that, and then you click Shift, right, and you click on the other layer, and then you click Control E, and that makes it one layer. So as you can see now, it is one entire layer. And now what you want to do is you want to take the name of your channel, or you can do this last. For now, I'll just show you how to make the background all. Yeah. So click Control minus to zoom out, so you just get more space. And then this is what I like to do. I like to do that. I like to go not about a third of the way. See, this is half. So that means this is 1/4. So that means this is about 1/3. So around here, I like to put it. So just put that, like that, and then you want to go right to the center. Let's make sure we put that center mark. Put that right there, and then what that does is then we can click Control, and then we go on top. Oh no, that's not gonna work with this guideline in it. So we move that, and then we move that, and then we go back to the pen tool. We click Control, and that makes us make a semicircle, which then gives us that effect that we want. And then after that, we just click that, and make sure you make a new layer. So see, as you can see, I forgot to make a new layer, and this is a good learning experience. Don't fill it in yet, just make sure you put new layer and make sure that's selected. As you can see, nothing has changed. So then you want to right click on your mouse, fill path, and use white. This part you want to use white. Click OK, and as you can see, it's filled it up with white. And if we deselect by going to the rectangular marquee tool, and it's not deselecting, and to click delete path after you fill it in, then it's fine. So then, as you can see, it's created this nice shape, and what you want to do is you want to go over here, click on layer 1, rename it white semicircle. I know it's not a semicircle, but that's what's here. So, and then we click opacity, and you want to reduce the opacity. As you can see, this creates a cool white effect to it. And you want it to be kind of noticeable, so it creates an interesting halftone like that. So if you zoom in a bit, as you can see when you're actually looking at it, it creates a cool effect. And then what you want to do is then you want to make the green part of this, right? You want to put a green color, or if you want, you can leave it like this and go onto the text, but I like to add a bit of another color on the other half to make it nicer. So just make a new layer, then get the pen tool, and then mark that, and then click Control minus, because I zoomed in too much. Go all the way, and then fill path with color, and I would use a nice bright green like that. Oh yeah, that's it. Or should we, a dark green might be nicer too, just because it's so bright. I think that's good. It's a nice median. Click OK, and as you can see, this is what we are going to be erasing from the green layer. So how you want to do this, you want to click Control plus, really zoom into there, right, and then go to your eraser tool, make sure it's at 20 right there, so as you can see it's 20, and just keep erasing, and make sure you clicked on the green layer, guys, and just keep erasing. just erase this nicely, and it's okay if you go slightly onto the actual green itself. So we're just trying to make this nice and easy. You can always just add the brush in a bit later, so it's okay. Just make sure you do the general erasing of it. Okay, that's fine, guys. As you can see, I erased a bit too much, so then just go on to the brush and then switch the colors, make sure I get that green, yeah, and then just fill it back in, as you can see. Yep, nice. And this helps you get really exact with it, so if you take your time, I'm not, because I'm trying to show it for tutorial purposes, but if you really take your time and go nicely like this and really do it, then it's going to look super clean, and it will look really good. I think that's pretty good for now. As you can see, it's still slightly splotchy around here, like this white and areas and stuff, but from far away you can't really notice it that much, so I think that's good. I want to rename this green layer, okay, and then you want to reduce the opacity of this by a lot so that it just tints it. As you can see, it really gives a nice color correction, because if you take it off, there's a lot of browns and stuff, but it doesn't really fit our theme of green. But if you put this on, it adds the green tone, it really accentuates the green leaves, and it just makes it one big thing. And I think that's pretty good. And if you want to make the white semicircle a bit more like that, brighter, and this looks really nice, and then what you want to do is just group all of this together. So click shift there, and then click shift on the background you have made, click Control G, and then name this background. Done. And what have I done? There we go. Oh, I just moved around the black rectangles. Phew. Okay, so after this, now we're gonna work on our text, and I'm just going to put my channel name, and you want to use you can use whatever font you want. I used Nexa Bold for other one because of the mountains, but I also have something called DK Sensory Overload, and this is also really nice. Make sure the font text color is white, and then make sure everything's caps. So be, and I think the brush style effect fits with the trees, and it has a cool effect to it. And I'm gonna make this go right into the center. Should snap right there. Ah, there we go. Then we want to make it bigger. Right, you want to really fit that space, show off that channel. I think that's pretty good. And then what we want to do is we want to add blending options. So we go to gradient overlay, and then we choose similar colors to what we put there, and then we choose a darker green like that. As you can see, it's quite nice. Then you want to add a drop shadow. Make the size a bit, you don't want to be too exact, because then it looks like it's blocky, but if you add it like that, as you can see, it's pretty nice. Okay, and then you want to add lighting. Lighting always helps. Make sure it's underneath the text. Put this to white. Get the brush, Control minus, put it at 1000. Make sure your caps lock is off so it shows the circle, and just do that once or twice, and make sure the black rectangle is on top. As you can see, that disappeared, and you can tell that the lighting does make a difference. And then just reduce the opacity until you find that. I think that's pretty good. If you want, you can reduce it to like 41, and you can see it adds a nice brightness to it. And then another lighting effect that I really like is adding some darkness to the sides like this. Make sure you make a new layer. Label the white layer white highlight, and then layer 2 black highlight. And then on the black highlight one, see there's nothing there. Make sure you choose black. Again, I like the code 171717 because it is a grayish black and it looks pretty nice. It's not too harsh. And then just spread that on the side like that, and do it on that side too. And right, okay, and then you want to drop the opacity. So drop it to about, not too much, but I think 50 is good, because if you zoom in you can see that it does make a big difference and it really highlights the text. And then if you have a Twitter, I have a Twitter, go make a different font if you want. You don't have to. Let me just put Nexa bold, then type in Twitter, or all caps, sorry, Twitter, colon, and it's at Zobi Gaming. And then you just make it smaller. And I like this white highlight because it's the perfect space to really put all your social media or any text, like be sure to follow or something. You could just put that right here. So I'll show you that. Let me hide that. Put be sure to subscribe. Right. Just click Control T. Like, you can just really make that small, but it's easy to see, like that. We'll make it smaller so that it fits inside, like that, and it seems really clean. It's really nice. Or you can just keep your Twitter there, or that, move that up like that, and then, you know, hide something like that. I just usually put my Twitter, but be sure to subscribe. It'd be pretty good too. So yeah, this is how you make a really nice and really clean YouTube banner. And in my next video, I'll show you how to make a really clean YouTube logo like this one, and how you can create a clipping mask and have that cool image. So thanks guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more featured content, because I mean, come on, you want this. I mean, that's just really nice. So yeah, so thanks guys, and see you next time.